We're backstage. UFC 195 has just wrapped up. Dana White's going to answer some questions from the event. Thank you. About the event for us. Oh, okay.
I will hear nothing you say.
Fair enough. The main event. Some people are saying it's the best fight in UFC history. Just what are your overall thoughts on that fight?
Well, it's probably the best or one of the best rounds you will ever see. You know, that fifth round was ridiculous. I love that Robbie knew he had a sense of urgency and came out and let it go the way that he did. And Carlos fought the perfect fight tonight. He stood toe-to-toe, exchanged and mixed, took big shots in that fifth round. It was just good a round as you will ever see in any fight anywhere.
Did you score it the way the judges ended up having the outcome? Did you score it for Robbie Lawler?
I had a 3-2 Condit.
Interesting. Which rounds did you give him? If you recall, I know there's a lot of adrenaline going.
I gave the first round to Condit. I gave the second round to Lawler. The third round is where you know what I mean? I had Robbie winning the third round. Then Robbie sort of shut down in that round. Carlos winning the fifth and Robbie winning the fourth and fifth. Carlos winning the fourth, Robbie winning the fifth.
Okay, interesting. And obviously Robbie Lawler, although you didn't personally have him winning that fight, he performed incredible. Robbie Lawler, has he ever been in a boring fight? I mean, he told me earlier in the week, he said, I don't want to make this a war. And then he makes it a war.
Well, he had to make it a war in that last round. You know, he had to do that. And that's the thing. When you're a champion and you're one of the best in the world, it doesn't matter if you're tired, if you're hurt, or whatever's going on. You have to come out and let it all go. And that's what he did, and it ended up winning him the fight.
When I spoke to Carlos just a few minutes ago, he said he might, not positive, but he might be stepping away from the sport. He might be done. What are your thoughts on that? Carlos has been around for a long time, came over from the WEC. He's always been in great fights. When a guy says he's not sure, what is your advice to him?
I love Carlos Condit. He's a great kid, and like you said, has done a lot of great things in the sport, and he had told us that he wants this title shot. And he's thinking about retiring, so it doesn't surprise me that he said that.
If he sticks around, do you think we see a rematch of this fight?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, this was one of the most epic fights we've ever seen. But let's talk about that co-main event. That was a very fast fight between Stipe Miocic and Andrei Arlovski. Stipe putting on a show real fast, saying he wants to be next in line for that shot.
Stipe has been very vocal. He has let me know what he wants and what he thinks he deserves, and I respect that. I love when guys are that passionate and want it that bad, so I'm happy for him.
Do you think what he is hoping for will come true?
Yes, I do.
Okay, excellent. And you would be the man to make the calls, but this was a crazy start to 2016, Dana. I mean, when you look at the rest of the year and all these crazy, incredible matchups that are yet to be made, what's kind of your sense for the future?
Yeah, it's looking good. You know, we had a great 15, and 15 set up unbelievable fights for 16. And I'm excited. Obviously, it's going to be a great year. If we can stay away from that injury bug, it'll be awesome.
I hope so. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. Thank you for making that matchup, because that was amazing. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Dana.